A lot of the best Flash games came from Korea, especially their dress-up and makeup games. Some well-known publishers of these genres are iBravo, iMichi, Roy World, and a new contender, Daum Kids. Unlike the previous publishers I've reviewed, this one is really obscure because not that many people outside of Korea played their games. Henceforth why I'm making this video. Hi, I'm Ploopy, and today we will be going over Daum Kids. The main website, daum.net, is similar to that of Yahoo. It features news articles, webtoons, online stores, and so on. It also has an email service and a games section. However, the games featured on daum.net is geared at an older audience, unlike the ones that were on Daum Kids. Daum Kids, or Daum Kijujang, was a game portal for, you guessed it, kids. It operated from November 2007 to May 2015, a year after Kakao Corp acquired Daum. Funny how things go downhill after companies get acquired by bigger corporations. Not that that's what happened. Anyways, Daum Kids had 5 mascots: Pangi, Ramji, Doldoi, Oli, and Nagi. These 5 were featured throughout the website, but it seems that Pangi was the main star. He was often featured on the site's web show and acted as the main character. Though it is possible I missed the episodes featuring other mascots. From the ones I was able to find, they usually followed Pangi and his group of dinosaur friends. I'm gonna be real honest here and say I don't know Korean, so I could only guess as to what was going on. I think the format of the show is that it follows Pangi and his daily life. However, sometimes he would get involved in different scenarios. There were also some story time episodes where Pangi would narrate a fairy tale. One example being Cinderella. There was some minimal interactions where you could click on stuff. However, this was sadly a very underutilized feature. One common theme amongst all of the videos I watched is that they were educational, often teaching the viewer new words. Makes sense since Daum Kids was aimed at grade schoolers after all. There were also games featuring Pangi, and I could not find any of them for the life of me. I tried searching for the titles in both English and Korean, but other than images, I could only find gameplays from 6 to 11 years ago. Safe to say, I think they are lost media. Besides the Pangi-themed games and media, there were also content from other publishers or franchises on Daum Kids. In a way, it was similar to other sites like Roy World and Girls Go Games, where they made their own content, but also featured other stuff from other publishers as well. Now time for the part that you guys have been waiting for. The dress-up games. Unlike previous publishers I've discussed, there were no variations in the format of these games. The only notable difference I could find was in the art style. Sometimes they would have this chibi art style, which I was put off by at the beginning. However, as I continued playing, I kinda grew to like it. Well, except for this one. Something about her feels off. Very off. When it came to the outfit choices, you can tell that some of the games were definitely inspired by the early to mid-2010s K-pop fashion scene. In fact, some of them were even based off of outfits from actual songs, such as this one, which is inspired by AOA's Like a Cat. And the boy dress-up games weren't any less subtle with their references.
Oh, fantastic, baby.
Like, the background of this one is straight up from EXO's Exology album cover. I wonder if they have the rights to that. Also, since we're already on the topic of the boys dress-up games, I want to quickly discuss about the outfit selection in them. They are all themed around stage outfits, which is probably the best choice considering what men's fashion looks like in general. It offers more, shall I say, quirky choices. I honestly don't know what I was thinking when I put this hat on him. At first, I thought it was cute for whatever reason, but as I stared at it, it looked more and more like a shower cap. Good thing I grew a brain and realized it looked ass. As for the other items in these type of games, I really like the direction the developers went with, because let's be honest, if it was just typical men's outfits, it would literally consist of a basic shirt with some basic pants. Doesn't really spark that much joy, does it now? At least for these K-pop styled games, you can be creative with how you dress them up. Though, I do wish they had a streetwear themed game. I feel like men's streetwear has some interesting pieces. Now, on the side, you may have noticed this tab. It allows for players to easily move and layer the outfits. Like most Flash games from this time, it is privy to wardrobe malfunctions as well. Despite this, I think it is a wonderful feature because it makes removing unwanted items a lot easier, especially the smaller accessories. There was also this other tab that changes the brightness of the clothes. In my opinion, it was pretty useless because it just made the outfits look way worse. But I feel like there was probably another function for it. Too bad I can't read Korean. So for those out there who can, maybe you can help me out. For the other type of dress-up games, they were pretty standard. I definitely prefer the options in the girl dress-up games simply because they are similar to what I would wear in real life. Also, since it's been getting colder lately, it was only fitting that I play a winter-themed one. At first, I was going to choose the turtleneck, but when I saw the ruffled blouse, I knew I had to make an outfit using it. This is what I came up with after struggling with the styling for a bit. I have to say that I love the blue polka dot coat paired with the navy dress. It just looks so cozy and perfect for the winter. Too bad the blouse got hidden though. Funnily enough, there was also an honorary Disney-themed game. The characters consisted mainly of your usual princess lineup, as well as some villains and princess. What really peeved me about this game is how the undergarment would peek through the dress. I think they should have made the neckline higher or had something covering it. Out of all of the characters, I liked the Femme Beast outfit the most, mainly because it was the only one that looked the most put together and had matching shoes. Yes, unfortunately, some of the girlies had to be barefoot. As for the chibi-styled games, I noticed that many of them featured baby doll dresses and a lot of frills. Overall, they were very cute and usually followed a sweet theme. Right up my alley. My favorite game was probably the Valentine's Day one because if you couldn't tell already, I love pink. I love it so much that I may have gone a bit overboard with the decorations at the end. Whoopsies! Lastly, there were the Pangi themed games. These were my least favorite out of the bunch because there was barely any options in them, or at least options that I liked. I think these would have fared better if they had focused on one individual character rather than trying to shove them all in one game. The general vibes of these felt very bland and lackluster compared to the ones I played before. Truth be told, I don't think I would have enjoyed them, even as a kid. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. Let me know if you ever played any of these games or know of Daum kids, because I feel like I've never seen anyone review or talk about them. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta!